Hi guys, I'm Charlie, welcome back to Cine Channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1. Now it's just so crazy that we are actually at the 5th season of Daredevil now, 11 years later from when Season 1 first premiered. But I've been waiting for this season for a while now. Really loved the last one, honestly. I know a lot of people didn't really like Born Again Season 1, and yes, it has its flaws, but I honestly really liked it. And with everybody saying that this season was better, just drove my hype all the way up. So I'm just going to give you my review of what I think so far on the premiere. The good, bad, and overall. This time we follow Matt, who is in hiding. Kingpin is literally on top right now. He's at the highest he'll ever be as mayor, making all these moves, making these laws against vigilantes. Daredevil's had enough and he's going after Fisk one more time. And many old faces are back. But without further ado, like, subscribe, comment. I post videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Let's begin. So just starting off with the good. Honestly, I'm just gonna say this new look and suit for Daredevil. Oh my god, this black suit is just so cool. It gives a great just new look for the whole season. Already got the 2 Funko Pops right there. I mean, let's be real. We have just been seeing the red suit for the majority of the time. I mean, yes, we got the cool yellow and red suit in She-Hulk just for a little bit, but it's really cool to see a new Daredevil suit, and just this black one looks crazy. Another good thing, they're continuing with the MCU-ification of Daredevil with his agility. That's something they couldn't really do in the Netflix show. That they're just doing awesome now, making Daredevil actually really acrobatic, and just all the action in here once again is really awesome. The opening scene I really like, really reminding you of the opening scene of Season 1 from Daredevil. So just all the action and violence in here really works. We actually do get a pretty gruesome scene of a guy getting his arm snapped. So to see that in Disney Plus, it's nice. Another positive just for this first episode, Matthew Lillard's character, Mr. Charles, was actually really fun. He had me smiling whenever he was on screen. And he's a really nice character to pair with Wilson Fisk because he is not intimidated by him at all. And he'll just say anything to him. And once again, just speaking on Wilson Fisk, he's great. Everything we get with Kingpin in this first episode is awesome. You can tell he's just really done with Daredevil this time and just wants to get rid of Matt Murdock. But I just do wish we got to see a little more of him this episode. Another thing, Karen Page being really back this season. It is great to see Matt and her's relationship again. I was not digging what they were doing with Heather in the first season, and I'll get to her in the negatives. But just seeing Karen and Matt again is always awesome. And they're talking about Jessica Jones, if you listen closely to what they're talking about. So I'm excited for her to appear too. I like the sense of urgency we have. We just jump in straight to the action, and on this mission of Daredevil just trying to stop Fisk once and for all. And it is the most heightened version of that now, with Fisk being on top and Matt having to go into hiding. So overall, I was really pleased with what I saw in the first episode of Daredevil Born Again Season 2. But now just moving on to some of the bad and just negatives I had with this premiere. It honestly is starting to feel like we can only do so much with Daredevil. Yes, I'm excited to see the conflict of this season and what happens because they've been building up to this story. But you gotta admit, we've been seeing the same thing happen over and over for the past 4 seasons of Daredevil. It's just Matt taking down Fisk. Fisk always comes back. There's other side characters, and yes, it's great. But now you're in the MCU. There's so much more you can do with Daredevil, and you keep doing the same thing. I was hearing that this season had a slow start, and I do agree a little bit. I mean, I like the opening scene, but after that, you're just kind of playing catch up with all the characters that they have to deal with because of the whole writer mishap in the first season. So we're just kind of fixing up stuff right after a cool intro just to get onto some more cool stuff. So it can just be a little drag in the beginning. But I'm excited because people are saying it picks up around episode 3. Another negative, Heather, like I was saying. We follow her for some reason. We're focused on her alone without Matt. But she's being haunted by the ghost of Muse, basically. The villain that she killed in the first season is just looking at her now through mirrors and reflections, and she's just all creeped out when she's trying to interrogate people and do her job. She's also working for Fisk now and lying about people's mental stability. It's kind of crazy, the journey this character has gone on. And last really negative I'll say is that I just wish there was more action in the first episode. I know it's going to be basically all Daredevil now because Matt is in hiding, so yes, we're going to get a lot more this season. Also, did anybody else feel that it was weird that they released just 1 episode? I mean, usually it's at least a 2-episode premiere, and with a show like Born Again, it feels like they would want to do that. But it was just 1 episode. And that is all I really have to say about Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1. So overall, yes, I'm excited. The hype is back. New suit. They are leading to some pretty awesome stuff and pretty cool conclusions. You just do feel the limits with this character and what we can do with Daredevil now. Being 5 seasons in, kind of doing the same thing. It's a bit of a slow start, but the action is really awesome. So I'm going to give Daredevil Season 2, Episode 1, probably a 7.5. It's weird rating episodes of shows and then seasons of shows compared to the movies. But let me know what you thought of Daredevil Born Again Season 2, Episode 1. From now on, I'm just going to be reviewing the episodes in shorts, and then when the whole season's out, I'm going to do one more video about Born Again Season 2, talking about everything we just got. And then we'll have to talk about that Punisher special, because that's crazy. But thank you so much for watching if you did. Check out the TikTok and Instagram at Cine Channel. I'll see you in the next one. Have a Cine day.